Alright, so there's not much to cover in terms on context, so I'll make it quick. So apparently that Crocodile Dentist game runs a YouTube channel under EricZilla1999 and does all sorts of videos. Most of them are kaiju related, but he also does DeviantArt critiques. And his most recent one, at the time of this script, is on a guy who posts pictures of his bionicle models. You know the drill, video was bad, so here we are.
Whatever. You didn't see anything? And I didn't see anything. We good? Good. Anyway.
I know it's a bad sign to start a commentary for nitpick, but this bothers the hell out of me. What's the point on having a preview in your video when YouTube already has this feature to begin with? Plus it's pretty pointless since you'll see it in the same video anyways. Viewers are better at telling them what's coming in the next video, not what you'll see in a couple of minutes.
Another con I would have to see, have to say, would be this piece back here.
Yo, yo, yo! What good? EricZilla here with another DeviantArt critique. Today, we have ourselves another artist here.
God, we're not even a minute in and I already feel like I lost all emotion. This is so mentally draining. Not only is there long pauses in between your sentences, but with the addition of you speaking slowly, boy, what a combo! It's pretty obvious he's doing this unscripted, which isn't always as bad as people make it out to be, but I'll explain why it's bad here later.
Goes by the name of Metal Knight writer, Kyle Weaver. So, yeah. So, what this guy's known for is he takes photos, and he's a hobbyist. So mainly when it comes to photography, you guys may be wondering, like, is photography art? Believe it or not, yes. In photography, it kind of has, like, which you kind of get to change the lighting, and maybe change up the contrast, or bring the colors out of the photo. You know, yeah, photography is indeed considered like an art form, like a form of art, pretty much. But, from what I've seen so far from this guy's gallery, I kind of feel like he shouldn't really have photography on there. You'll see why.
I'm just gonna go ahead and spoil the end of the video, in which the reason he thinks the guy shouldn't call himself a photographer is because the pictures he takes aren't that good. I can't stand this type of critique where someone claims they can't call themselves an artist, photographer, video maker, etc. because they do it badly. It's like saying you can't be called an artist because you're still a beginner. There's also the fact that he's doing it as a hobby, as in for fun, as in not professionally. Also,
from what I've seen so far from this guy's gallery.
You mean you haven't looked at all of his work yet? I'm expecting a mess and I don't want to clean it up.
But yeah, Bionicle will never end. Yes. That word to me has two different meanings. Either one being pretty much a kind of like a knockoff of Lego, just, you know, with more articulated figures and stuff like that. Or a certain person on the internet that I mean, like, I'm not saying I don't hate him personally, but mainly his customs are very shitty. And because of the fact that he uses Bionicle parts for those customs. Yeah. Anyway,
the term means even though Bionicle's toy line and story ended, the love and passion for it still remains. I don't know how he got to those conclusions. Also, how can Bionicle be a knockoff of Lego when it's owned by Lego themselves?
Let's move on. Let's look here. So, he's a cat person, I guess. Kyle Weaver. I'll call him Kyle just because, male, United States, member Deviant for 2 years since October 7th, 2016. So,
oh my god, he's gonna read every nook and cranny in his profile, isn't he?
Yeah, pretty much 2 years ago. Oh boy, let's look at the bio. Kyle Weaver. I'm Kyle, the Wolf Combo Writer. I love Bionicle mocks and enjoy building them. I like to play games, watch anime and movies, and love good music. Well, shit, man. You gotta be specific. What kind of games? What kind of anime? What kind of movies? What kind of good music? I swear. You niggas never be specific, man.
Ignoring the fact you didn't even go through his entire profile description yet? Oh gee, oh man, oh no, it's not like there's a whole bunch of shit he listed that he's a fan of or something.
So he's a fan of Amiibo, Mega Man, Zero, Proto Man, Bass fan, Wild fan, Samus fan, Link fan.
Side effects from watching this video include sexual feelings towards machinery and loss of all attraction.
JoJo's Bizarre Adventures, epic. The other things, though, they gotta go. You got some bad taste.
Awful joke aside, what if I told you we're almost 5 minutes in and we haven't seen any of the guy's work yet? A quarter of this video is done on nothing but you reading his profile and making dumb snarky comments about it. For the love of God, stop doing this.
And become the master of fire!
Bionicles. You know, just a little thing here. Bionicles were pretty cool, honestly. I used to have a couple when I was around 10 years old. There was like a black one I used to have. It had like a weird pincher thing.
Hey, remember what I said earlier? It's pretty obvious he's doing this unscripted, which isn't always as bad as people make it out to be, but I'll explain why it's bad here later. Well, now seems like a good time to talk about it. A lot of times you go on random tangents like this one, for example. Stuff about your experiences about Bionicle isn't needed at this point of the video. Maybe if you had a brief description of your experiences with Bionicle in the beginning of the video, it wouldn't matter so much. But you're about to critique his work, and you go on a sudden tangent about the sets you collected. This isn't the only time you do this, by the way. Having a script, and getting a good general idea of his profile instead of going mostly blind, can have a more organized video and a better paced one.
Skull Soldiers. I mean, obviously it's a photograph, so it's nice, but when it comes to photographs, if you're gonna be photographing like little figurines and stuff like that, at least have it in a way in which they're like in a little dynamic pose, have them like the camera's facing upwards and making it look like they're looking up, like the camera's looking up and all that. I mean, this is just like a simple little picture. Like, this is something like if you're trying to sell this on eBay and that you just don't care and you just post it like that. But yeah. So
What? I hardly got anything from that. You say it should be more dynamic, but your example is so piss poor. Having the camera point upwards and having them look at it isn't really dynamic. It's just them looking upwards. Also, the photo is tagged as Lego sculpture, meaning the whole point is to show off the design of the creation. This also shows with their biography in the description as well.
Here we go, real versus fake gold. So I'm gonna guess that this is real and this is fake. Got it.
This video has no structure. Got it.
Toa Nuva. So yeah. Hold up. Whatever. You didn't see anything? And I didn't see anything. We good? Good.
Man, that joke probably would have been funnier if you didn't already show it in the beginning of the video. Oh yeah, and you also didn't sound like you woke up at 5 a.m. in the morning, saw the guy's profile, and decided to record on the spot.
Just regular photos. Why are you watermarking them? I don't know what's the point of watermarking them. No one's gonna check your shit. Who's gonna check it?
This is the best critique I saw so far. Even then, it doesn't even address the photo itself.
This actually looks pretty good. Unfortunately, seeing that there's a signature, it kind of seems like you didn't draw that, did you? Ace Ban is mine, art by Baby Duckling Love at Feather, okay? So, okay. I mean, that's okay if you want to, like, post other people's drawings and stuff like that. But at the same time, though, I still feel like it's not really something you should really do. Because, well, I don't know. It's like it's their drawing, technically. I mean, I know it's technically your character, but you didn't draw it. They draw it. I mean, yeah, I mean, it's good that you gave them credit and everything like that, but I don't know. I kind of feel like, taking the drawing and posting it on your profile kind of seems, fishy.
How is that fishy? He gave credit to the artist, so it's not like he's claiming the art is his. You say it's fine if you post other people's art, but then you say it's not? You're giving me some weird conclusions, my guy.
Silver Nickel Wolf. And again, we got another one. So, okay, Silver Treasure. Yeah.
If you have nothing to say about these pictures, then you could have just edited them out. There's no need to include them if it adds nothing to your critique.
Looks neat. Thanks. Wait a minute. Now, okay, right there, you should have just told him, like, thank you. You should have just said, oh, I mean, this person should be like, looks neat. And then you should have said, ah, don't thank me. Thank the artist who drew this. And then just put a link to their profile right there. I mean, you shouldn't have said thanks. You didn't draw this. If anything, all you did was commissioned it. Trust me, I know the difference between a request and a commission. This one was obviously a commission.
The difference is that a request is free and a commission costs money. I don't know how the quality of the art determines if it's a request or not. Also, I'm pretty sure you're reading too deep into this. The guy credited the artist in the description, so it's not like he's claiming the art is his. Yeah, sure, he could have corrected the guy, but it was most likely about the character, not the drawing. Like in the Inkling drawing, which you did not look at. Whoops!
Become the master of water.
Kyle. So I guess this is him as a cat person? Original in the artist gallery. Let's see the comments here. Stunning work. Not mine. Okay, that's good. That's good. He actually, corrected him. Like, it's not mine.
Yep, you read too deep in his previous comment.
Another Bionicle, another pictures. Why are you watermarking them? There's nothing that special about them. I mean, unless you're having like in a dynamic pose kind of thing, there's no need to watermark them. There really is no need for that. Especially for pictures that look pretty bad as these. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, man. They're not really special.
That's not a reason to watermark something when anyone can grab their Bionicle set and make them pose. Also, you can't just say they're bad and not special and not say on how he can improve it. That's empty criticism. You need to explain on what he can improve on instead of saying his stuff is bad and moving along.
Now you see here, this would have looked like a really sick pose right here. This would have looked perfect. Like, you know how the rock formation of the ground and everything in the dirt? That would have been a nice spot to actually have this guy pose. But no, you just took a regular picture of it. It makes it look bland and, worthless.
What do you mean? That looked pretty dynamic. Ignoring the fact he even took the same advice as you said during the Skull Searcher segment, as in pointing the camera in an angle to make it more dynamic. He's using his hammer to crack the ground and show off his strength. How isn't that dynamic?
We got another one. You see, you got all these little landmarks here. You got like a bunch of good places where you can take pictures of these things, actual good-looking pictures. But no, you're just taking pictures of them. You're not. There's nothing special about them. All you're doing is just sitting them on a rock and just like, okay, I'm here. I'm gonna take a picture. Go. Like, what the hell? Yeah. I gotta remember that. I just forgot. He is a hobby. He does this as a hobby. So there's nothing really too special about this. Then there's nothing too special about it. Nothing special. It's just a guy. This random nigga taking pictures of his toys. Everyone does it. I do it too.
And there it is. Well, goodbye to 90% of your complaints when you admit he's just doing it for fun. So there's no need to pressure on how his photos are bad, bland, and worthless. Now, I'm not saying just because he's doing it for fun doesn't mean you can critique him. But the critiques you're giving aren't constructive. The only times you gave critique were far too vague and hardly made any sense. Other than that, you just say it's bad and move on.
Sending a custom Inkling. Wait a minute, it's the same thing. 12 and he can buy yours art. Wait, what? Wait. Are you selling his drawing?
He can be yours.
Wait, 12 and he can buy and he could be yours. He's selling a drawing that someone else drew for him. Did he just literally just made someone draw something for him just so he could sell it? Are you serious? I mean, I kind of hope that money goes to the person who drew this. Because let me tell you, this, at least 15 would have been better. Freaking $12 is like a little sketch drawing.
He can be yours. It's an adoptable. He's selling the character, not the drawing.
Lowest tree base. Oh my god. Another one of these Bionicle shits, man, I swear.
For God's sake, edit these out. I'm dying over here.
Become the master of water.
Do I think he could be a successful photographer when it comes to like figurines like this? Yes.
Wait, but at the beginning of the video, didn't you say...
I kind of feel like he shouldn't really have photography on there.
Why did sudden change of mind?
He just, like I said, he's kind of doing just as a hobby. It's nothing really too effective, really. What I just suggest is like having your figurines just pose in a way where it's dynamic and actually doesn't look like you're just taking pictures just to post on eBay because you're gonna sell them. Just make them look good. That's it.
Just make him look good, huh? Boy, that'll sure help him improve. Now, that could have been a good point to end the critique, but then...
You're gonna make this as a hobby, at least make it look interesting to look at, man. It don't. It looks really boring. It looks like something I'd see on an eBay as a recommendation when I'm on eBay. Seriously. Just to end it off here, Metal Knight writer Kyle Weaver. Your photographs, they're not bad by any means, but if you're gonna be doing this as a hobby, man, at least make it look good. At least make it look at least interesting to look at. Because like I said before, like your pictures literally look like something I'd see on eBay or something. Like someone trying to sell something on eBay.
He said the exact same thing. Why? Why are you like this, man? Please, script this next time. Oh god, what the fuck is that? Get away from me! Oh god, it's over. So this is where I have my final thoughts, huh? We're talking about Kingdom Hearts today. You know, that game content creators like to make jokes of when they ran out of material. Kingdom Hearts 3 came out not too long ago and a lot of people were disappointed. I mean, finding negative reviews of it is as simple as breathing. Of course, people are entitled to their opinion. I don't really care all that much for people's disappointments despite liking it myself. But this one had a weird ass title, so I want to cover it. Meets the One Channel. The same genius behind the hit video is Jiminy Cricket Black. Now you may be asking, Porkate, you buffoon. It's been 5 months since your first commentary, and your second one is on a simple negative review? Why not cover larger videos to make a better impression of yourself? Oh no, it'll be funny. Also, I forgot to mention, but yeah, this has Kingdom Hearts 3 spoilers. I don't know how I forgot about this despite it being in the script, but yeah, just making sure. Stupid. Dumbass.
Alright, so we're gonna review Kingdom Hearts 3. Stunna, what's your rating?
What in the world?
Trash.
Rated T for trash.
Holy shit! What a legendary start! Man, you already got me hooked. The way you start off sounding like you don't care, the rating in the first 10 seconds, the fact your co-op partner is on a phone, the game audio matching your audio, that dumb joke about T-rated for trash despite the game being E10, you know, maybe I should have stopped this commentary thing while I was ahead. Now, in case you couldn't tell, the guy in the phone is pretty hard to understand, so I'll try my best to translate what he's saying. Keyword on try.
Is that what the T stands for in this game? Trash? Trash as heck? Hold on, let me turn the volume down because I don't even want to hear this guy talk. How long? Like, first of all, I get, like, let me bring this up again. I get the fact that, like, you gotta roll with Donald and Goofy, but I just feel like they could have picked, like, maybe, like, a better set of characters to play the entire game with, you know? Like y'all supposed to be saving the world, and y'all choose Donald and Goofy. Like, could y'all choose like a at least like capable duo?
I mean, they did save the world twice in the past before. I don't know. I trust the stupid ducky and the stupid dog.
And also, I feel like they don't do a whole lot. I mean, like, do they really do anything?
They don't have any strong major parts since Sora's the main character, but they're kind of like support characters that are useless.
In like the fighting scheme, like, do they actually do anything?
Yeah, like the Goofy Bombardier attack. Yeah.
Like, if you're not trying to like,
Stop right there. Stop right there. Nah. Hold up there, mister. That ain't very fair. First off, yes, they do have strong major parts in the story, like when they protected Yen Sid when he was casting a barrier from the Heartless, or when Goofy and Donald helped Sora defeat Xehanort when Sora was about to lose. I'd say that's pretty major. Second, just because they're not the main character, doesn't mean they don't get any strong major parts. Finally, from a gameplay standpoint, again, yes they do. You can't just not include a team attack since that's a part of their gameplay and gives no reason to have them in your party. But, fine. Let's not include those. And well, lucky for me, your footage does the work for me.
Okay, so at least they're holding their own on the battlefield.
This blows.
But other than that, like, if you look at the main story, it's like, you get to go to hang out with the Frozen characters.
You know,
the Toy Story was kind of cool, but really annoying.
You know, I think they could have made the Toy Story part better. I'm looking at Andy's room right now.
Aw man, smooth ass transition from talking about your party members to the worlds. Keep it up, fellas. Oh my god, I'm gonna explode. Your footage is just you using a recorder of a YouTube video that you could have just converted into a file.
I just, there's not a whole lot to like. I feel like the game is just super clunky. Whenever I call a game clunky, it's over. Whenever I feel like a game could have been on the PS2, it's not a good game.
Like, the fighting mechanics, for one, is really repetitive.
Just the fighting mechanics is terrible.
This ain't the only time they compare it to a PS2 game, but what the hell does this mean? Legit, all you say for the controls is that they're clunky, and the only example I get is from Phone Guy, who says the controls are repetitive. And I'm pretty sure clunky and repetitive aren't the same thing.
And then the interaction with the environment is really bad. Really bad. Like, you walk up to things, it just doesn't feel like a real life environment.
I'm going to evaporate into nothing! This is a universe where you travel to several Disney worlds in which one has talking toys. Did you really expect realistic environments? Also, how is the interaction with the environment bad? You can run up walls and use parts of the environments for fighting, since you can use flow motion, giving you more options in fights. I know they're not as interactive as in Kingdom Hearts 1, but comparing to Kingdom Hearts 2's whole lot of nothing maps, at least they're a step up. Plus, Kingdom Hearts 3 has this.
Like, the first, 2 hours of the game was like, wow. Yeah.
Oh yeah, first review. Great. Oh, this is cool. We got Hercules and he's doing this. But then you realize you're like 10,000 X button smashes later.
Tell us where.
Oh yeah, you gotta get like a brand new controller to play this game.
What is the secret to this game? Is it hitting the X button?
Look man, if you don't like controls, that's fine. They're pretty brainless. But this is like the 6th game in the series. I don't know what you expect. They're all like that.
Okay.
It's like 7 o'clock here.
Look at my tits.
Oh my god.
Where's his girl at? Where's Fleet or whatever her name is?
Wait, shit. I didn't skip enough. Why are you bringing this up? This has nothing to do with your review.
Here.
Look at my tits.
As a matter of
Alright, that's it for this review.
other toy we've seen
Any
outside.
parting words?
A black hood?
Don't buy it.
Save your money.
Yeah, save your money.
If you want to play this game, just rent it for like a week.
If I shouldn't buy it, then maybe don't give me a link in your description to where to buy it in your later videos. Also, if you dislike the game so much, why did you continue to make videos for it?
Yeah, they're bad.
How would you compare it to Red Dead?
Wait, no.
Seems like you have a lot of enemies.
Whack.
Come on, what?
We may have a hunch what's causing all the weirdness.
That's not a true.
It's incomparable because I remember looking at Red Dead. I was thinking, okay, this game has its this game has its parts that could be criticized on. But like I said, I was not comparing it to like a PS2 game. Like Red Dead Redemption 3 is a PS4
Red
game.
Dead is in like its generation of PS4 games.
Right. Like, don't disrespect that game. That game is an 8 at the very lowest. It's like a 9, maybe even a 10. This game is a 4, maybe a 3, maybe a 2. Cause I'm starting to get more annoyed the more I look at it.
Don't disrespect Red Dead 2 because I liked it more than Kingdom Hearts 3. Is it too late for me to stop? Look, if you prefer one game over the other, that's fine. But comparing 2 games completely different from each other is pretty stupid. Also, I don't know why people keep comparing games to the PS2 like it's bad or outdated, since a lot of PS2 games still look pretty good.
Mr. Pig is just like sitting there. Donald is just walking around. Woody just has like the biggest head.
Oh my god. Look man, Woody's gotta show off that big IQ somehow. I love how you said your review was done like a minute ago, but then you go on weird ass tangents about Woody's big ass head. I can't tell if this is serious or not, but your description makes me think it is.
Can't call it serious because we were so positive at the beginning.
Right. They caught on. We gotta stick to a single demographic and like go with it. But we lured them in with our positive comments and our frequent uploads.
I know this is most likely a joke, but yeah, something like this can make you lose a subscriber. It's not really good treating this as tricking your audience. After another tangent of them planning on covering a Maleficent cutscene, I don't know why they're gonna review a cutscene, but whatever. It ends. Okay, so I guess I gotta give better final thoughts than my last video, huh? So if you've not already heard, last month the LEGO company made a public poll to release a modern retake of a classic series for their 90th anniversary. There were 35 LEGO themes to choose from, and one of those was Bionicle. As of now, a second poll came up and only 4 themes remained, Bionicle being one of them. But before the second poll came up, there's been a lot of controversy regarding this poll. To put it simply, a lot of people want Bionicle back, a lot of people don't. And a perfect example of this is the video I'm covering. Now, at first, I didn't really care. The video's 3 minutes long, and it already gained a lot of criticism. But there's 2 reasons I decided to cover it now. One being that I haven't uploaded in 8 decades and I'm desperate to make a new one. But more importantly, the comments section hasn't really done any sides any favors, as far as I've seen.
LEGO, do not bring back Bionicle. You are about to make a mistake that you will regret. To understand failure, you must first understand success. In 2001, Construction Theme Bionicle debuted and became a game changer for LEGO. When LEGO was about to go bankrupt in 2004, Bionicle was one of the themes that saved the family-owned company. In 2010, Bionicle's reign ended and it was replaced by Hero Factory. Hero Factory was not well received by the community, and Bionicle fans campaigned for the return of Bionicle. In 2015, LEGO granted the fans their wish and rebooted Bionicle. Bionicle fans rejoiced. LEGO had listened to their pleas, but the sets did not sell well whatsoever and were clearanced in no time. The theme had sets planned until at least 2017, but the sets sold so poorly that LEGO prematurely ended the theme. To celebrate 20 years of Bionicle, fan and ideas user Sakota designed a minifigure-inspired Bionicle set, which was one of the fastest projects to achieve 10,000 supporters. Unfortunately, to Bionicle fans' dismay, the project was turned down as an official ideas project. LEGO recently announced to celebrate their 90th year anniversary in 2022, a classic theme had the ability to be brought back as an 18+ set. They gave us 30 different options. We're not going to cover those options because that's not the point of the video. But the top 3 at the moment are Bionicle, Classic Space, and Pirates.
Okay, wow. That recap took literally almost the entire video. Your reasoning doesn't come up till the last quarter of the video. This doesn't really give me a good impression, as your reasoning is going to be short and brief. Sure, it's not always a bad thing, per se, to have brief arguments. However, this comes across as clickbait as bad as gamer articles, if the title of the video isn't obvious enough.
Well, LEGO, do not make Bionicle. As much as I'm not a Classic Space fan or a Pirates fan, it's better than Bionicle. You guys gave Bionicle fans the chance to bring back Bionicle in 2015, and well, they didn't buy the product. So what makes you think they're going to buy it now? I don't think there's a huge enough audience to actually go and buy the sets. Or I feel like Bionicle fans now, they say they're going to buy something, and they don't actually buy it, which is kind of the dilemma. Is this going to be another failing set? I truly believe if you bring back Bionicle as an 18+ set in 2022, it will not sell well. Do you really want Bionicle representing your company for its 90th year? Especially after it failed in 2015? Well, I don't know. I personally don't want it to be made, but I'd love to hear your opinions in the comments below.
Oh boy. First off, you've already revealed your bias by saying you don't like Bionicle. Then you question why would LEGO think Bionicle fans would buy the set if the second generation didn't sell well. I won't deny that G2 didn't sell well. However, you clearly are uneducated on the reasons. It's because the fans didn't like the building system it used. Plus, they didn't really enjoy the story that well, since it was a reboot with a simpler plot. However, with this poll, people assume the modern remake of a Bionicle set will be similar to the old builds, given the fact that the picture used was the original Tahu set, or a system set, which Banco fans won't really mind given the idea set that almost came to be. Which is funny, because you doubt Banco fans would even buy the set after showing said ideas design, which you said got a lot of votes.
Which was one of the fastest projects to achieve 10,000 supporters.
Don't know about you, but that tells me people want to see Banco again in some way. But there's more, like the fact that we don't even know what the set will actually look like. And Banco is currently on the top spot of the polls at the time of this video. You also assume that Banco fans would say they would buy the set, but actually won't. And well, much like your entire reasoning, it's just assumptions. I don't care what your opinion on Banco is, but this video feels very petty. Anyways, I know it's just a quickie, but why not give some final thought? This controversy is really stupid.